A very good morning to you. It's 7:30 and it's great to be able to share with you this morning. And we're going to start a reading straight away from Mark chapter 6. And I'm going to read to you from verse 1 through to verse 13. So, let's begin. Jesus left there and went to his hometown, accompanied by his disciples. And when the Sabbath came, he began to teach in the synagogues, and many who heard him were amazed. "Where did this man get these things?" they asked. "What's this wisdom that he's been given? What are these remarkable miracles he is performing? Isn't this the carpenter? Isn't this Mary's son and the brother of James, Joseph, Judas, and Simon? Aren't his sisters here with us?" And they took offense at him. Jesus said to them, "A prophet is not without honor except in his own town, among his relatives, and in his own home." He could not do any miracles there except lay his hands on a few sick people and heal them. He was amazed at their lack of faith. Then Jesus went around teaching from village to village. Calling the 12 to him, he began to send them out 2 by 2 and gave them authority over impure spirits. These were his instructions. "Take nothing for the journey except a staff, no bread, no bag, no money in your belts. Wear sandals, but not an extra shirt. Whenever you enter a house, stay there until you leave that town. And if any place will not welcome you or listen to you, leave that place and shake the dust off your feet as a testimony against them." They went out and preached that the people should repent. They drove out many demons and anointed many sick people with oil and healed them. Well, great to see Emma and Nicola watching this morning. And I just thought we just wondered what do you feel like when you go home? Because this is what happens here with Jesus. He says, the text says, that he goes back to his hometown. And I think it's pretty amazing, isn't it, that people tend to focus on the wrong things rather than the right things, because that's exactly what happens here. They're actually more concerned at the fact that Jesus was the carpenter. And that does make me smile a little bit. It's as though, it doesn't matter the fact that Jesus is healing people. Don't forget, in the previous chapter, he raised people from the dead. He healed a woman who'd been sick pretty much all of her life. He healed this man that was so damaged that this legion was in him. And yet when it came down to it, his friends from his home village said, "Hang on a minute, this is just the carpenter." And you know what? I think that's a big thing for us to think about this morning. Looking at the right things rather than the wrong things. When Jesus makes promises to us, then it's so easy to find a reason not to believe. And when Jesus went into the synagogue, he said some tough stuff. He described himself as a prophet, and prophets often called people out because they spoke the truth. And I don't know about you, but when somebody tells me the truth sometimes, I find a reason not to listen. But don't forget, when Jesus speaks the truth, he speaks the truth for our benefit. And maybe, even if it's sometimes a difficult thing to accept, we need to really listen to what he's saying. Because when he speaks the truth, he speaks it for our benefit. So maybe as we go through today, our prayer could be something like this. Jesus, if you're going to speak the truth into my life, please give me a heart to receive it and not to deny what you say simply because I don't want to hear. And give me the faith and the ability to believe that what you say to me is for my benefit. So I hope you have a great day, and I hope you have the courage to listen to the carpenter, because he wants to speak the truth into your life for your benefit. May God be with you.